And Greg Anthony. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
Now here's Berea, all fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Out to the right wing. The pass to Boomer. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Berea. Pulls it up. That one off the back iron and out. There's Potzis. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
There's the feed to Harkless, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me he thought this game would hinge on the quality of looks they get from their sets. He said, we know we can hit open shots when we get them. It's a matter of executing properly, setting good picks, and finding open spaces so we can get the most out of our possessions. Let's see if they can do it, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Kolnietis. Here's Jankunas. Off with the layup. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Kuzminskis. Misses the three. Here is Boomer. He's coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. Now here's Harkless. Tight defense on him.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Clock at 6. Kolnietis guarded by Berea. No good from 11 feet. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shot off the pick. Misses off the left iron. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Passes to Potzis. Dishes to Valanciunas. There's the pass to Potzis. Trying to get back on track. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's his first personal. They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Number 3. Shooting
On the free throw, no good. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Pass to Potzis. Screened by Valanciunas. Deflects the pass. Boomer the pass to Berea. Can't get it to fall.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Potzis. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The pass to Boomer. There's a screen. Guarded by Valanciunas. And that one's good. He has 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Count that one. Correa with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over to the left wing. And Mo Harkless, the basket on the assist by Barea.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the dish to Maniunas. Pass to Potzis from the arc. Here's Valanciunas off with the layup. Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Shot's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
There's a screen by Maniunas. Off the screen. No good off the front iron.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Potzis, defended by Harkless. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution, Altman, Gonzalez.
There's a screen by Maniunas. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Passes to Diaz. To the wing right side. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Maniunas passes to Machulis. There's a screen by Maniunas. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look, and he drops that one in. Maniunas has got his first points in this one. Now Gonzalez coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Over to the wing. Pass to Balkman. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now the pass to Machulis. From past the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
They set the pick. Here's Del Rosario. Changes up. And he sinks the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Feeds it to Valanciunas. Puts it up from 7, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night, being an impressive 60% early. Pass to Diaz. Out to the right wing. Outside, Gonzalez. Passes it to Diaz. From 17 feet out. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Gonzalez into the lane. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Here's Del Rosario, banked in off the glass. Gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Potzis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He's got 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here is Bulkman. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And the pass to Machulis. The baseline J. He squares up and sinks it. 9 seconds left to play in the first. The layup missed. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The away team up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.